Hey, what's going on, party people? My name is Thompson, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video is Minecraft because, as it's been proven by science, that is a physical fact. Minecraft makes a lot of money because a lot of kids like Minecraft. The more you know. So recently, I've just upgraded my game, so I can now build a lot of more stuff. For instance, I've now just built this Quidditch pitch because I really like the Harry Potter movies. I built a swimming park. I would show you all of it, but I'm just going to do a little flyby. Mainly because it's a lot easier that way. Whilst talking about other stuff. Because I really want this to be a channel not just talking about everything, like, gaming related, but mostly sometimes, like, actual stuff. So, for instance, I might talk about recent events, or, something like that. Which... right now may not be the best time because Minecraft doesn't really go along with the UK moving out of the EU. That doesn't quite go along together. That's kind of like having Barney the dinosaur on in the background whilst talking about World War Two. It's kind of... there's kind of a mix match in there, and just like Sesame Street once said, one of these things does not belong here. So, for instance, today I'm going to be talking about my new channel and for the reason why I made it. So, the reason why I made my new channel is probably just because, mainly my other one wasn't getting that recognition, and I know I should have waited a little bit before it went up, but maybe if I start this one up and then people start going on to that one and then they start typing in my main channel, then I might get a little bit more popularity on that one, thus making people want to come to this one. I really think that my voice should be heard, and I know that drawing video games towards it may be a little bit weird, but that's the only way, unfortunately, you can actually get people to recognize and actually hear what you're talking about. Because unless you're talking about something boring, people are just not going to care. They're going to go somewhere else and they're going to watch PewDiePie plays Dark Souls 3 episode 24. Oh my god, so spooky. I'm going to scream until my audience thinks it's funny. The sad part is that that's funny only because it's true. Anyways, I'm mainly making this video mainly because Minecraft the Draw brings a lot of people in. Sorry, I'm getting a sore throat. To let people know all about me, all about my channels, and why I like to do this. I've been watching YouTube for a very long time now, to the point which I've had my embarrassing YouTube moments, which I may talk about sometimes. To my points where I've wanted to join, but I never knew if I was going to be good enough for it, and mainly for the point when I have noticed that my voice sounds a little bit like a 10-year-old girl, when actually I'm... I just turned 17 this year, on June 3rd, so not that long ago. I have recently been in college. My full name is J. Lewis John Thompson, and that's all that I can say about myself without getting into much deeper and sadder information. If you ever want me to do something like that, if you ever want me to talk about something that I shouldn't really be talking about because people may find it a little bit upsetting, please don't be afraid to ask. I will talk about those subjects on, something like... I'll talk about those subjects on my other channel, mainly because it's a lot more... I hope to make this channel a lot more heartfelt, because I don't want this to go down shit creek. Because this channel, I want to be nice for everyone and a lovely comedy little thing. But yeah, most of the games that I will be playing are ones that I do like. I probably will be picking up some games, but they will be old ones because, again, I'm not that really big on money. I'm quite small on money, actually. Because again, UK, blah, 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 stuff like that. But I will be playing retro games, like, for instance, well, not retro, but, old games, but people still like to enjoy them. Like, for instance, Fable 3 or Saints Row, stuff like that. I really like Saints Row, mainly because Saints Row 2 is a really great game. Saints Row 3 is still a bit gangsterish, and that's all I can say for the mean part. I do have something called the Saints Row effect, which is basically when something goes from very serious to very funny or very silly in a short amount of time. For instance, the new Doctor Who has the Saints Row effect. So it has, for instance, it went from Christopher Eccleston, who was very serious in the role of playing like a doctor who's just been through war, even though we already had one called the War Doctor. We had David Tennant, who was a little bit more funny but still could be serious. We had Matt Smith, who was more on the silly side and sometimes a little bit serious. And now there's Pierre Capaldi, who can be serious at some points, but he's still trying to be funny and a comic relief, like, clown guy. I have just noticed that I've been going through that water fountain like 1,000 times by now. If you ever want me to go into more detail on any of these buildings going by, please do not hesitate to ask. I will do anything on the channel. This is on my Xbox One. I do not own an Xbox PS4, mainly because I don't want to get... I've been trying to learn money management because I'm not that really good with it. So I'm trying not to spend all my money at once. But yeah, if you ever want to see anything else like this, please leave a comment or something like that in the comment section down below. I've been Jay Thompson. Thank you for watching. And if you're wondering why I call you guys party people, everyone's got to have a name like that. Like, for instance, if the biggest YouTuber on YouTube has, like, his fam's called Bros or whatever, why can't I? So I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye. Yeah, just bye. Bye. This is why I make it cringeworthy, because it's awkward.